If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash. I put my money in a strong position. They try to tell me I can't win, it's just a stupid superstition. Cause when I focus, you will notice that I'm winning. We demolish every bookie, there ain't no competition. Now listen, I would never give you shitty picks and do you wrong. Come and join the Discord, tell these bets and hit the bone. Cooking up a parlay super unders and a song. We be really winning, this ain't just to make another song. So if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we coming in and we taking all the money.
Just cash.
They can't do nothing to stop us.
Just cash.
Hey, fuck these bookies, man.
Just cash.
They wanna limit me cause I win. Label me the enemy cause all I do is win. Just give us a try, this is where it all begins. I'm not gonna lie, all I know how to do is just win. If you love making money and wanna win,
Just
they wanna
cash.
limit me cause I win.
Just cash.
If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash. Just cash.
Just cash.
love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash. Love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash.
Hey, hold up. Fuck, I lost too much money on that shit.
Just cash.
We are live. What up, E?
What up, what up? Welcome back, fam. Welcome, one and all. It is Friday, talking some college basketball, and you already know what time it is. It's Just Cash. Woo-woo! Joined, as always, by Underrated. What's good, man? How are you?
Good, man. Good. I've been making lots of beats the last few months, and I actually got a new beats for us. Here we go. Let's do it. We got new beats today in the background. That's always fun. So
Let's go.
let's go. It's the start of the season, and we got some props up there to talk about today. We're calling it the start of the season today.
Yeah, the start of the new year, at least.
Start of the new year. Good call. Every play, we're 0-0. We're starting today, even though we are 6.03 units up.
Yeah. And if you guys were a part of our, what was it? Last time we streamed was New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I know we had a smaller slate then, but if you guys were here, we talked about, and the only two plays we really had in the queue the whole time. KJ Lewis came in with another 40 plus fantasy. He had 43.1, just absolutely crushed that line. And then the big gun, bang, CJ Gunn, 16 PRA. He ended the game with 24. I think he actually cleared it either right before half or like a minute after half, but he was cruising, so kept it light and tight, but still ended up making some money. And we got a lot of pretty good handful of stuff for you guys today. And tomorrow looks like it's gonna be another busy day as well. So a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to talk about, and we do have a couple alts for you guys as well. I know, was it a 50 or 60% boost that you had today?
50.
50? Okay, sweet. Yeah, so had a couple of those, posted a slip in the Discord as well. But before we hop into it, if you guys do us a huge favor, if you haven't already, make sure and hit that like button. We appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Hit that sub button down low, turn the noties on, and be a part of our Discord.
Yay!
Down in the link, check out 7-day free trial, still rolling into the new year. So come in, win some cash, and say what's up. All right. Well, we got two plays. One play that did unfortunately already bump, but you can still get the line at a 2.75 on Prizepicks. We'll talk about Justin Pippen here in a second for Cali. But one of our newfound favorites, Biggs versus Ohio State, has just been an absolute masterclass from all the guys. And Dylan Grant is team leader for Rutgers, so felt like a pretty appropriate spot today. And we're going to run it back one more time. Let's see. Thought I had him pulled up already. Apparently not. All right. So we got a little bit of context for him today, just kind of show you guys. He's been playing pretty well so far this season in general, But the matchup, man, oh my goodness, the matchup is just so juicy. I mean, you can see they're averaging, almost 30 PRA or 30 PR to most opposing bigs. And this doesn't even show some of the earlier games in the season either, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, they're just getting dominated inside the paint, giving up a ton of rebounds, offensive putbacks. And another thing that I really liked as well, their Ohio State is giving up a pretty hefty amount of rebound or free throws as well. And it's something, he's been doing really well so far this season. But if you take a look at the context here, for his PR, all these red games right here, aside from this Penn State game, they changed the icons around last night. It's throwing me off.
What do you mean?
Penn State was blue. Penn State was blue yesterday, and now it's red. But so all these games have been blowouts. The ones that he's playing lesser minutes and having obviously just coming up shy for his thing. The only one was the Penn State one, like I said, and I think he had something like a stomach issue or something was going on because he started the game. He's a starter. He never, anything like that. And in the second half, he did not come out with the starters, and he sat for like 6 minutes and then ended up checking back in the game and played like normal, but still had 22 minutes. So, I mean, that should have been reasonably more closer to 27, 28 minutes at least. And for this matchup, though, any other time that we've seen him play 25 minutes or more, I'll show you guys here real fast. These numbers look a hell of a lot different. He's averaging almost 25 per game, and the minutes obviously way more elevated.
Wow. What did you do right there? Oh, just when he gets minutes.
Yeah. Anytime he's played 25 or more minutes, these are what he's looking like stat-wise. This game, I forget what happened. I don't remember what happened in this particular game. I think he just shot like actually 4. It was like his season worst game. But yeah, every other game though, he comes out, does his thing. This matchup's no different.
That was 1 for 7 from the field, 1 for 10, including the threes. Or 2 for 10, I think.
Yeah.
But that's
so
okay.
No surprise there.
Right. Ohio State's gonna give it up.
They are. The defense isn't too scary, and again with the bigs, they're just absolutely feasting against them. So I think this is a perfect bounce back spot for them. I don't mind the points either. 13.5 felt pretty solid, but there's definitely some really solid rebounding upside. We've seen a couple of duds here and there, obviously against Purdue, no shocker, and the Penn State where he sat. But yeah, these again just blowout games. Aside from this one here, I mean, those kind of go hand in hand with the minutes being a little bit lower. But I love this matchup. I mean, I think this is a spot we'll just continue to hammer for the rest of the season. And he could fail, it could happen on any given night. But I do like our chances here. And for him being at home as well, hopefully should keep the game staying competitive. And, for him, as long as the game stays under 20 points, I don't think we're any concern for minutes.
Okay. Yeah, Ohio State, why the fuck do they give up so many points and rebounds? What's wrong with them?
Just, they're way better with the wing players between Mobley and Bruce, and a little bit more lackluster down low. It's, I think, just a product of these guys still learning and trying to get used to playing their particular zone, or they don't even play in a zone, which is kind of a bad thing for them. But really good against the wing players, really, really poor down low inside the paint. And we love to pick on Tilly and Devin Royal. He's played better this season, or at least better as of late. But Tilly still pretty bad. And then Amar Bynum is a freshman who recently just got a start here. And I think the coach might have been a little hesitant about that because of the foul concern that he does bring. You can see here, since playing like more meaningful minutes, he's been getting in trouble with the fouls. So that's something that bodes really well for us. Dylan is a really good free throw shooter, so I do like that. And we've seen it time in and time out. We were laughing about who was it? Zuby the other day. We were laughing about the foul concerns, and the opposing center picked up 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes, and they were just like, all right, we're just going to hammer this. We'll keep running this, drawing fouls. So the situation feels pretty similar to that. opponent's not really that great of a defender. I mean, maybe a block or so a game, but he also comes with some turnovers too. I really like that. That should help us with the fast break and transitions. And then just in general, he's a freshman, so he's got some learning to do, as it always happens, and something I think, he'll probably improve on a lot more. But right now, tall task ahead of him on the road. First road game as a starter too, so this will be interesting because he definitely got his ass handed against Nick Martinelli in this Northwestern game when he first started. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen there. How much did Nick put up on them? Oh, just a casual 32 points, no big deal.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who is this? Who is this that's starting now? I can't see his name from there.
Amari Bynum.
Okay.
Yeah. So all in all, feels like a great spot. I think we stick to our game plan here. Bigs versus OSU, and the situation's no different.
C-Dot's here. AO's here.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
C-Dot said, "Stream so nice, I hit the like button twice." Hey.
Oh, maybe a third time to make sure it didn't unlike.
Right. That's what's up.
I will say real fast, though, before we get too far into it, just before we hopped on, for Oregon, we were already waiting on a little bit of news, mostly Kwame Evans. He's a game time decision. He missed, I think, just his last game. But we did get a late Q tag for Jackson Shellstad. He popped up, so that's never good. He's arguably one of their other better shooters on the team. So if he ends up missing today, we're going to see a lot of usage come at least to Nate. But if Kwame plays as well, both of these guys should have some pretty high field goal attempts today. So I say that for obviously keep an eye out on news. But Nate Biddle, his lines are a little bit divided right now. I saw Prizepicks had him at 34.5 fantasy, and then Underdog, they actually already bumped him up to 36.5 fantasy. Well, he might not even be on the board at all. Let's see.
Shellstat just bumped up to 15.5 points too. How funny.
Oh, ironically, it's the only prop that Prizepicks left up there is his fantasy, so that's kind of interesting. The 16.5 points I would like if Kwame ends up playing and Shellstad sits, but if they both sit, this 34 fantasy looks really, really solid. He's been killing the glass whenever Kwame sits, so like that. Turnovers might be a little bit more concerning because he's just going to have the ball in his hands, but usage rating should skyrocket in this.
Nate Biddle in his bald spot.
Yeah. That old ass young man.
I know, damn. He can't be older than 25 with that bald spot, can he?
Bro, I mean, there's some guys I see in college. It's like, you're a Van Wilding over here. Dude's been in college for like 10 years.
We got all these players. Look at that. They got Ament and Debansta. Or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Cool.
So we'll keep an eye out for that. I think that was one of the first games that start as well. Let me double check the news. Okay, so Shellstad is out. That's why they took it down.
He's out. Okay.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay, so are you going Biddle now?
I think it's honestly worth. It's at least worth a half unit just on usage rating alone. But damn it, I would love to see if Kwame plays or not. If Kwame plays, this line is way too low. I mean, he could easily go for a 50 piece today. He's going to be doing everything. Let's throw it in the queue at least. We'll keep it up here, just kind of hang out. Let's see if it moves.
See if Bunk Fliff has it. The new Fliff. The Fliff Superstars. Let's see what they do. Although I'm sad they don't have the sportsbook. They do have Moneyline still. So they're probably going to figure out a way. Oh, I just see they put UFC up, so that's cool. They're going to start adding stuff. They'll probably make it not too shitty for us. Let's see. They have fouls for college basketball? No way. No.
Really?
No, it's there, but they don't have any props. They have the label there, but no props.
Oh,
they don't
that
have
would be insane.
no fantasy on here either yet. Losers. Get the fantasy on there, Fliff. That'd be cool. Oh well, guess not.
That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, at least for a solid lean, I mean, it's 34.5 fantasy since it has not moved yet. I do like that.
Okay. And you like fantasy way better than just PRA?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's just a do-it-all kind of player. He does get multiple blocks and steals a game. I mean, he's coming off of a 5 and a 4 block game, so I do like that. But the field goal volume has kind of come back to what we were used to seeing this last year. You know, I mean, his lines are even still better than what they were from last year. So he is making progression. And then now after his little injury stint here, he's back to playing just normal minutes. Mostly blowout here, and then a competitive game he played 37 minutes. So I do like seeing that. And it was against Gonzaga.
Okay. We will have to. Should we put that as a half unit, or are we chilling and just lean, just a lean?
How do you feel? I know you're not the biggest fan of fantasy, but given it's the only unadjusted prop right now and what we have, what do you think?
It's hard to say, man. I don't know about Biddle that much. I have not bet on him much at all, so it's hard for me to make that decision. Plus the fantasy. I mean, it sounds like it makes sense. What can I look at his outlier, like just what he's done in fantasy wise lately, just to kind of get an idea here. I don't look at him much. I started looking at tomorrow's props. They got a lot of them up already. They got Alabama up. They got Big Mason back up. They got A-Cuff. They got always back to 18.5. Dope. Okay. Nate. Yeah, look at that. What happened in there when he was doing nothing? UCLA. Ooh, they whooped his ass. Auburn, he couldn't get close. What happened in there?
Yeah, I think the Auburn game, he just shot poorly. Yeah, he went 2 for 11. Still getting to the free throw line, which is something that I love about that. He's
UCLA.
also been taking more consistent threes.
Look at that one. 0 for 11.
Yeah, but that was the first game back, you know, and UCLA was back to full strength then as well on the road. So I'm not too surprised. I do remember that game he factually just pissed me off because he didn't do anything. Yeah. So definitely his worst game of the season, bar none there. And then the other game, they won by 40-something. He just didn't even have to play. I think he left this game early with an injury as well, if I'm not mistaken, or re-aggravated, whatever this was. But he's fully healthy now. There's no concerns about that. Minutes back to normal. And even in the UCLA game, he still played 26 minutes for the first game back. That's not bad.
Okay. I'm looking at his, let's see. So the last game was against nobody when he balled. Gonzaga, he balled against Gonzaga. Wow.
Hey, so he's ripping them threes.
4 blocks too. Yeah.
And
okay.
I mean, the block potential is definitely not bad. They're opposing centers, nothing too crazy. He doesn't take many threes, but he shoots a lot down low. Doesn't get to the free throw line, so I don't think there's much concern as far as like fouls for us today. And then with Solomon Washington, he's actually moved back into the starters, which is kind of interesting. But another player pretty hefty with the fouls. I mean, he's had 3 fouls in every single game right here, so that's a couple free throw attempts for us. But neither one of these bigs really shoot a lot beyond the arc. Oh no, did my monitor die? No, okay. Whew. Thought my monitor just went out.
Don't be scared.
Neither one of the bigs shoot any kind of threes, honestly. I mean, at best, they're shooting maybe 1 to 3 at tops a game. So plenty of block potential here. And you can see this guy likes to drive to the hole. He gets a lot of free throw potential. So could see some extra blocks there. And then overall usage, though. So this last game with Kawami out, I mean, he had a 38% usage. And then what was the other game that Kawami missed? It was earlier on the season. Oh, yeah. So they didn't have Kawami for the UCLA game, so they were just throwing doubles at Biddle the entire time. I'll bet you Shellstad had a hell of a game here. Let's see. Yep, 20 points. No surprise.
I hate Shellstad. He's so up and down.
Yep. Well, today he's out. And, yeah.
Oh, I got something to look at here. Do we have a game where he's out this season, or is this his first game out?
first game out. I don't even
Okay.
think dude missed a game last year either.
Okay. I put
Let's
Nate
see. Yeah.
fantasy on the list for us if you want. 0.5 units I threw on there. Why not, right?
Oh, I like it, man. I like
Okay.
it. He's going to see a lot of field goal attempt volume today.
Okay, let's do it. Big Nate. Does DZ got to play today? I know he did good earlier today with soccer already.
That's a good question. They were pretty active in the chats today. Again, folks, make sure you're in the Discord. We got football, we got soccer. I see some tennis popping off. I see you're getting tagged for a tackle prop right now. Oh, Big Ian, you better be in here with us.
Big Ian.
No, I don't see anything from DZ right now. But we did hit a two picker already for this day, so we're up some money.
Nice. Okay. I was just thinking what to play on Prizepicks with that fantasy there, but we'll find something here as we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the UCLA game makes even more sense now. Kwame was actually out for that one, so they just had Tyler and the other big throwing a lot of doubles at him, which makes sense. And like I called it, I didn't even have to look at it. I knew the guards feasted and both of them got theirs. So this one going to be a little bit better for us. And then just, man, I think, dare I say, if Kwame's out, we don't throw around the word free a lot here, but dude might be putting up some serious numbers. I mean, these last two games, and against Gonzaga again, I mean, Mike and Ike's on the other side is no slouch, but I mean, hell, he went for 60 fantasy. That's crazy.
I'm loading up my Prizepicks as we speak. Bunk Prizepicks.
Yeah. Oh, did his points come back? Oh, they left him at 16.5. Okay, interesting.
You like that
Sleeper,
better?
at
Or you like
least.
the fantasy? The fantasy got potential, I guess.
Yeah, I still like the fantasy, honestly. He's just one of those guys that can go out and do it all. It's going to make the game a little bit more interesting. You know, I think Oregon was only a 2.5 point favorite. Did that move? 1.5, so still a coin flip game, but as long as it's close, I mean, dude's going to go out. He's going to play his 30-plus minutes, and it's going to be solid. It's going to be solid.
Your homie Trevon Brazil is on the board, 11.5 points.
Oh, yeah, he had back-to-back bad games now.
Let's see.
My last game was another stinker.
Let's see if Bull changed these props here on the Oregon game. We have Shellstat's still there, but they don't have Biddle. What kind of shit is that? Never mind. So dumb. Okay. All right, so cool.
Well,
We're
that's
on to Biddle fantasy without Shellstat. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I like it. And we'll keep an eye. I mean, if we get news this early on Shellstat, we should get something for Kwame here like anytime now. Sorry if I'm tabbing around on you guys for a second, but I don't want to miss any injury updates.
That's what's up. Okay,
All right.
so yeah. So Dylan, we talked about. Nate, we talked about. Big Pippin time. I don't see Q Donkey in here with any plays yet.
That's okay. Hopefully he gets here in a little bit. Yeah, let's talk about Justin Pippen. His line opened at 12.5, and I unfortunately think it did bump up to 13.5 on most sites shortly after we posted it, but I felt like that line was just way too low for him. I mean, he's just been murdering. Even the 13.5, honestly, it's not much, only one game difference between the two. But I will say you can still get him for a 2.75x on Prizepicks, so don't sleep on that one.
There we go.
And then if you can find any alts for him, his 10 plus today looks really solid. I mean, same boat for that. Only missed 2 games this season, so plays basically 30 minutes every night. He's getting to the free throw line multiple times a game, which is something that, even though Notre Dame, which we had talked about here recently for taking overs, they do give up a lot of free throws, and that's something that he's been really, really good at. He's like their main icing guy in the stretch. Like if it's going down to free throw time at the end of the halves, he's got the ball in his hands. The dude's not passing it. So I do love that. Love the minutes. He was out for, I think, a single game recently. but he's back in the full swing of things. Or he's out for 2 games, sorry. He was out for those, came back in, they blew them out. He didn't have to play many minutes. And then this last game against Louisville, who's a really good defense, he put up a 17-3-5. And I think he actually cleared his points almost in the first half as well. So field goal volume somewhere in the mid double-digit range. I mean, 14 this last game is pretty nice. But another thing that kind of stood out for me was his three-point volume. And I think just the overall confidence of that has really started to take a step forward over the last month and a half now. The beginning of the season, on a good day, he was probably going to get 4 or 5, if that. But in the last, 11 games now, he's had, 8, 6, 5, 7, 7, 3, and 7. I think the 3 here, we could probably ignore that because that is the first game back from injury. But 6 and 7 threes per game, that's 6 points right there. That's damn near half the prop. And then sprinkle in the multiple free throw attempts he does every game. So I like it, man. I think the minutes are there. The matchup's not too terribly scary overall. Yes, Notre Dame is a slower team. But one thing we talked about last time with Abuki and Chisholm is their on-guard defenders. And Shrewsbury is terrible. This guy is not stopping anybody. At best, he's just kind of a traffic cone out there amongst the winds. But Harrelson should almost definitely cover Day-Day. Day-Day was one of the lead shooters for the team, but he's kind of, up and down with that in regards. And then you can sprinkle in Chris Bell and, oh my God, I remember somebody mentioned John Camden last game, but.
Yep. No, we said he was poo-poo. Not poop, but just a little inconsistent, and that matchup was scary. Cal hasn't faced anybody until that game, and we saw what happened.
Yeah, he kind of folded in with that one, and and it was something we talked about for the other games too. Kansas State, he only had 5 points. UCLA, 5 points. Mm-hmm. Utah was a good game for him, or by his standards, and he still only was able to put up 13. So I'm good on that. All in all, it's just gonna be the same 3 guys shooting. It's Day-Day, it's Pippen, and then sprinkling Camden. Chris Bell, if you want, maybe, but I can't trust him in it. His shit's all over the place as far as consistency. It's looked great the last 3 games. Don't get me wrong, but
you're a Cal specialist here.
I'm a Cali boy at heart, apparently.
You're a Cal Bear whisperer over here. Yeah. Okay. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, so Pippen makes sense for sure. What about Pippen 12.5 on Prizepicks? Biddle already bumped to 35 fantasy now. You like it still?
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
You're playing for the push. Anything beyond this, I'd probably leave it alone.
He can get 34.8. It'd be so sad.
Well, keep an eye out for his props. He could open back up at 16.5 or 17.5 points, but yeah, 35. I'll play this. You still get the push factor in it, but if he goes to like 36 or beyond, I'll probably just let it go.
All right, I'm in. Biddle 35 fantasy, Pippen 12.5 points. There we go. A 2-picker.
Let's go. What's the payout? Okay, cool. They didn't change it. Just wanted to make sure. All right. So now we're caught up on that. We talked about Pippen, talked about Biddle. All right. We got Okpara, Jefferson under, and Javon Hadley. So the Okpara under, honestly, I'm not sure why it's even allowed to go that high. if I'm being completely honest.
That's what we like to find.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty well, don't get me wrong, but was it 27.5, right?
Mm-hmm. 27.5. Tough defense. He hasn't got close in any matchup, really. What's the 28 there he got? Who did he play against there?
Nobody and nobody. St. Louis, terrible team this year.
Okay. And yeah, Louisville's not going to fuck around. They shouldn't.
No. They haven't played many real good opponents, Minnesota, if you want to consider them one, getting held in check by Portland, that's kind of crazy. But, the team as a whole just really hasn't played any honest opponents here, except for, I guess we could consider that one and then Notre Dame this last game. We saw how that went. Another thing for him, too, is he's not a high minutes guy. On a good day, maybe he's playing 30 plus, but for the most part, he just kind of hovers around this high 20s here. So not really getting any extra cushion for that. The Mikael Brown being out is a bit unfortunate on the other side, but the backup held his own this last game, so I did like to see that. And for him today, he's just got a really, really tough defensive matchup. He's going up against Ryan Conwell on the other side, and, I mean, that dude's just ripping right now. So a lot of stuff going on for him here. And it's not a great rebound matchup at all. I mean, I would not be surprised if he gets 2 rebounds today, if that. So the only way he's really going to beat us is just straight up from scoring. And some of those were off of a ridiculous 3-point shoot, or not even 3-point shooting. He doesn't shoot many threes, does he? Oh yeah, he is the 3-point guy. It's only been from splash threes here, but these double-digit free throw attempts, those are the only games that he's really even kind of pushed that number as far as being able to do anything. But overall, man, this team just hasn't played anybody, and I think this is going to be another test of time. And are they home or away? Okay, they are home. But tough matchup. So I do like the call. I like the high marker, and that's one of those he's going to have to show me.
So the 3 alts with the 50% boost gives you about I think it's minus 130 or so. So for those 3 to hit, you get a minus 130. That feels pretty good, right? I mean,
I think so.
I don't see any of them missing.
No,
they shouldn't.
Let's take a look at Hadley real fast, and we'll talk about Jefferson.
Yeah, take a look at Hadley. You're gonna laugh when you look at his red bars at 16.5. You're gonna be like, what? And Stanford's not straight ass. The only scary part is Mikael's out, but I mean, why would he score 17 today? For what reason? He won't.
Nah, I mean, his only shot is really just kind of offensive putbacks or getting in the free throw line, but he's not the guy on this team. I mean, he's definitely not the one that they're going to be turning to. If anything, the only thing that would kind of quote unquote make it scary here is if Sandra Frew also sat out, but he is probable today. And in lieu of that should definitely soak up a little bit more usage here. But I mean, all in all, it's been Conwell, then McNeely, and then Frew. I mean, these are the 3 guys, and their backup guard as well. He's been taking away some usage from these guys too. So yeah, I don't really see that happening. I mean, Stanford's been pretty solid inside the paint as well. So unless he just has some crazy ass, anomaly on a good day for him, it'd be, 4 free throws and maybe he hits 2 threes. But I mean, that's highly unlikely. But look at his usage rating. I mean, he only had a single game this season, the whole season, where he had a 20% usage rating. And I mean, essentially, or 2 games, sorry. But essentially over the last month and a half now, I mean, really, really low usage guys.
In that last game, Mikael was out also. He didn't do shit. 13 usage percentage there. I mean, he did get 11 points, but he needs 17 to get us. Yeah. So.
If he gets 17, then great on him. That'd probably be a season high.
And that's how I want to feel. It would be a season high. That's how I want to feel about all the plays. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, in an entire last season, he only ever did that in 5 out of 35 games.
Yeah, and Underdog's giving us these boosts every day, almost. So we should definitely hit a spot like today where we have a lot of games, a lot of these all unders to pick from, and we should really be able to make some profit here with these now that they're allowing us to do this. This is important. If y'all don't got Underdog and mess with their boosts like that, this is I don't want to say it's free, like you said. We don't say free around here, but very good chance to hit, I think.
I think so, man. I honestly think so. All right, let's look at Jefferson real fast, just kind of show you guys. I mean, he's only hit this so far 3 times this season. all were against bottom schools. And if we look at any kind of formidable opponents, I think there was only one that was it was Syracuse. Where they at? Yeah, so the Syracuse game, I mean, they did end up beating them by almost 30 points essentially. He did have 10 assists in that game, but any other real school, it's not something that he's been able to do. The 5.5 and the 6.5 assist alts, I mean, both of them. So we had Iowa, he only had 1. Purdue, he had 4. Creighton, even, he only had 5. St. John's 3. Mississippi State 4. So it's not something that he's really doing a lot. And this is something that's a huge step forward from what he was doing last year as well. I mean, he was okay with the assists. He only averaged 3. But I think this little stretch right here, also with Lipsy being out as well, these numbers are slightly more inflated. He's a shooter. He's a shooter and a rebounder. He's not a big pass guy. Will he get 4 or 5 assists today? Sure, that could probably happen. But getting 7 assists, that's a huge ask. I mean, hell, even the point guard himself, he's barely even able to get 5 or 6 a game. So I just don't see it, man. He's just going to go out and do his thing. He'll pass some, but big pace down, tough spot defensive wise, not a great assist spot overall at all, and just a high marker, So I like it. I think for an alt play, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, I don't even mind the 4.5. I probably won't play it, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that. I see the 10 and stuff. It's kind of scary, but that 10 was when Lipsy was out, like you were saying before. So, I mean, besides that, he hasn't got there against a decent team. West Virginia, we know, is slow. They're going to play good down low. I don't understand how he could get 7. That would be insane. He'd probably have 7 potentials and get 7 assists, is how lucky that would have to be.
Yeah. So, and he's one of those guys too. Maybe it's just an ironic pattern, but he definitely likes to have a bounce back performance after a poor one. So, and it's something too. Maybe they do blow him out. Maybe we end up just getting slid in with a blowout game. They handle business at home, and he only plays mid-20s minutes, because he is for sure a person that will sit sooner than later. This was the only anomaly game here where he played 31 minutes in a 60, 70 point blowout, but everything else has been pretty sub 30 minutes. So I like your chances here.
Hell yeah. Easy peasy. All right, cool. So that one,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hadley, easy. All those, man. I don't see those missing. Okpara, Chisholm, maybe. I mean, he got the best shot. Would you agree?
Which one?
Just Chisholm. He got the best shot at busting our 3 pick there.
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be my only concern, because, God forbid he go out and hit like 4 or 5 threes or something like that. But the last stream we talked about too, from the Notre Dame matchup, we were speculating on Ibuki and his PR. Yeah, it was his PRA line, because it had an insane hit rating. But he had a really, really terrible game. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have more of a bounce back performance. And if that happens, he's going to take away a lot of usage from Chisholm. So I think it makes sense, man. It's a good environment, good game script for it. And again, his on-court matchup's going to be very difficult guarding Conwell.
All right, cool. I think I see 6 wins, 0 losses on that slip behind you.
I think so. We're going to make some units today, that's for sure. That is for damn sure.
Hell yeah. What else is there, like for tomorrow? Is there anything interesting up there? So I know we don't have any questions in here today.
Yeah. The last 2 kind of just to put on the radar plays. Big Bruce Thornton. I mean, the guy's just been a fantasy wagon. I know he came up a little short this last game, but it was also in a blowout, and he played a little bit less than his normal minutes here. The fantasy on Underdog was 31.5, and he's 32.5 on Prizepicks. They, I believe, bumped his points up. He definitely opened at 17.5. I saw that earlier. So that bumped up by 1. But, I mean, he's just a do-it-all, plays an insane amount of minutes in any kind of competitive game. So that one did stick out. Not the greatest game script, but, I mean, it's Big Brucey, man. He's just been killing it all year, and he's low-key probably one of our favorite college basketball players over the last 2 years now.
He's pretty solid, man. They're going to give him the ball. He's going to go to the hoop. That's just what it is. Rutgers gives up a lot of threes, I see. And they're a little on the slow side. We don't like that, but it's probably why Bruce's lines are on the lower side as well, right? 17.5. He's usually a little higher, I think.
It kind of fluctuates. I mean, somewhere between 16.5 and 18.5. But the fantasy, though, I mean, dog, he's been at 31 and 32 fantasy for like the last month now, and they just won't bump it.
Okay. That makes sense then. You know, I don't like fantasy, but these are making sense today. That one and Biddle seem a little on the low side.
I think so, honestly. And then the last one I did want to bring up, just at least to put on the radar, is Jackson Kohler going up against Nebraska. His PR line, more so than anything, is on FanDuel. You can get it at 22.5. Really, really, really good rebounding spot. But also, one thing, if you guys were riding with us last year, Nebraska, they were getting absolutely torched from beyond the arc, and it looks like it's the same thing here this year. I mean, they are bottom defense against that, and even though this isn't the most ideal matchup or the most ideal player, he's their lead three-point shooter, you know, ironically enough, on this team. So at least just to put into context for something to look out in the future, any high-volume three-point shooters against Nebraska, I think it's going to be a banger spot. We had a perfect call this last game with Waggle. I mean, not only did Waggle and Stojakovic go off against them, but they had, I think, 4 players from Illinois all snapped off in this matchup. So something to think about. Definitely something to think about.
And his name's Waggle.
Yeah, big wiggle waggle. His 11.5 points too is still hella low. I will say, man, I've literally, we talk about this every single stream. His 9.5 points or 10 or more alt has been money. I have literally played it since day 2, and he has not missed so far this season. It could happen. But getting 10 or more points for this these good odds that we're getting today, I'll play it minus 200 all day.
Interesting. Why don't you put that on the slip? Things like that, the alts.
Should we?
I mean, it's an alt. You can play it on Underdog. I mean, if you feel as positive about that, I mean, it hasn't lost. The matchup isn't terrible. Matchup is actually decent, right? I mean, Nebraska's good, though. I guess that's the only thing. They are good. They've been actually overachieving here. They have not lost a game, and their defense is ranked pretty high. So it's a little scarier than most, I would think. But if you like it and you feel like it's as, you know, big of a percentage hit today as all the other games, then yeah. But I know. I personally look at it and get a tiny bit more worried in comparison to the other games.
Yeah. I mean, the matchup maybe kind of scares me for the most part, or maybe would scare me off of it. But he is also another player coming from poor performances, games after he plays pretty well. He was held in massive foul trouble. He had 3 fouls in the first half last game, and then still in 16 minutes was able to put up 11 points. So this guy can do it. I mean, they definitely go to him a lot when he's out there. And I think, you know, again, he's their main three-point shooter as well. None of the other players on the team at best are shooting like really low volumes. So this is a great bounce back spot for him.
Michigan State, Nebraska. That's probably the game of the day.
Yeah, it's the one I see Rothstein talking about a whole lot. You know what? It's a fucking Friday. Let's put them up on the list.
Yeah.
These odds are just too good to pass up. Minus 220, that's an easy parlay.
There you go. Yeah. You want to throw it up there and just say, I guess the UD alt works too. They probably have him at 9.5 points. Let's look. Yeah, while you add that, let me look on here. Kohler, Kohl. Oh yeah, you can go down to 7.5 on Underdog.
7.5? No way.
0.6x. I mean, the payouts suck, but when they give you boosts, it's worth it. I mean, if it's a play that feels like a for sure, I know sometimes overs are scary in general, just because, you know, foul trouble or injuries can happen. But I mean, if you're feeling like that's for sure, then fuck it.
Yeah, we'll do it like that.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So the 7.5. I mean, bro, we don't throw around nuke a whole lot, but my goodness.
Well, the payout's super shit, but it's one to throw in with the others. Maybe remember how Underdog is. I mean, for people who don't know and haven't done it as much, it's really it's a really good payout when you do 3 picks on Underdog. So you get those alts. And yes, the payouts suck by themselves, but if you put 3 of them together and add the boost, you get a decent play, and you can usually find 3 plays that are almost free. And like you have that written down there, I mean, you have zero doubt he's not getting 8 points.
Yeah, I have seen this man have 0 points going in half and then come out and still put up easy 10.
Okay, cool. So if they give us another boost before these games start, we'll toss that in one of them, and then we can find 2 more, or we can just do Jefferson and Hadley again, because I don't see them. I mean, I don't like doing that, but I don't know, man. Why would Hadley have his career game today and Jefferson have 7 assists against West Virginia? I don't see that. And if they do, hey, we doubled down and we double lost. We just got to be prepared mentally.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I agree,
man,
yeah.
I don't see it happening. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you threw it up there. Let's get it, man.
Sweet.
7-0. Looks like 7-0 now.
Hey, it feels like 7-0 today. We're gonna have a nice, clean little sweep. Get the brooms ready. We're gonna have a nice little clean sweep on this Friday.
I think so.
It's funny you bringing up the boosting as well. So since Prizepicks switched up their flex Friday thing, whatever, they also give out on Fridays that 40% boost, and that was something that I had today. Just taking 3 different alts, getting it close to a 2x, and then hitting that boost. And I think it was a 3x payout for most combinations.
That's pretty good. And they also, what's cool about Prizepicks is shit, but one thing you can do, it sucks they don't let us do the unders, of course, for the alts, but like you said, you can do the over alts. PRA, a lot of times for these good players, I mean, they're going to get there most of the time, unless something crazy happens. And then, like you said, you can get the boost. It just makes sense. Like you can get, let's see, how much, they only let Yaks go down to 25.5. Let's see, who else we got in here? Biddle, they don't have a thing for him. They'll probably add that later. Do they let you alt fantasy? They don't, do they?
Nah, unfortunately.
That'd be dope. Let's see. Who else do they have here that you could do? Like, what would be your 3-pick alt slip here?
I mean, you could do something like, I think earlier I did the 12.5 with Pippen. You can go get where's Grant? You get Dylan Grant at 11.5, and the odds are changed up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you have something like this comes out, you hit all 3, it's a 2x. It does have to be a flex play, so that is a little annoying. But with a boost, this moves up to a 3x.
Who's that now? You have, what was the 2.5 threes? Oh, Conwell, gotcha.
Motherfucking Conwell, that dude does not miss.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. Okay, that's what you'd roll
But just
with?
as an example,
Yeah.
Not saying necessarily you guys have to play this, but something like this, just getting it close enough to a 2x, slap the boost on it, bring it up to a 3x, and roll with that.
Yeah. Cool. I'd have to look at that a little bit more. I don't care if the payout's straight trash. I just want to have ones that feel like Collier 7.5 points. I want them all to feel like that. Damn it.
Oh, they only bumped Biddle up by 1. That's cool.
What is he? 17.5?
Yeah.
Where did you say?
I mean, the fantasy still feels pretty good.
Yeah. Where did you say it was 16.5?
That's what he was before the injury news.
I thought you said that someone left it or it popped up or something. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that. If this moves even more, I don't mind switching to if Kwami's out, the PR, I'm completely fine with that. If Kwame plays, I think either the fantasy or if he can find 16 and a half points, that would be nice, but probably just let it go after that.
Okay, cool. I'm just looking at all these. Man, tomorrow, Arkansas, Tennessee.
Yeah, we get a nice slate tomorrow, real nice slate.
Lots of
Let's
stuff's up already.
Take a look at this real fast. All right,
Houston,
we got
Cincinnati.
Arizona, Utah,
Mm-hmm.
Purdue, Wisconsin, Duke, Florida State. Oh, Duke and Florida State. Who's was it Isaiah Evans? Is that their two guard?
Mm-hmm. The three
Okay,
chucker.
okay. Yeah, bounce back day for old boy there. I want to say he has not been playing well. But if there's a spot to get it right, and I mean honestly, Boozer probably still going to be a pretty solid play as well. Oh no, he's been playing a little bit better here. Okay. But yeah, this will be interesting. And then also, if you guys didn't catch the other Boozer, second Boozer, he's been playing on the bench a lot, but he actually got his first start of the season this last game. So I do want to maybe look into that a little bit more, see how that usage rating shook out from this last game. But yeah, they are getting killed by guards right now.
I wonder if we're going to get. Do you think we'll get his props this time? Probably, huh?
It's possible. It's definitely possible. I mean, he's had, I think, last 4 games playing starter minutes. So, assuming we can get news or maybe some coach speak beforehand that says, like, hey, he's going to be out there as a starter again, then I think they would. If not, maybe one more game after this, we'll probably get lines. But yeah, dog, tomorrow is unbelievably loaded. I mean, all these are teams that we have props for. So, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, at least 20 games worth of props. At least. Let's see. Here's another one.
I remember you said Phylon's out, and then we went right to good old Holloway, and he came through for us big time. So now tomorrow, he's expected to be back, it looks like. So Phylon will play, right? Is that what you're seeing?
He's expected to play.
Okay, so that makes. I was gonna say, remember what's his name? Allen, Amari Allen. Now he balls when Holloway or Phylon's been out, but it looks like they're both gonna play. So I guess we'll chill on him. Even though his points were down to 8.5, that's pretty wild. Okay, cool. But Phylon's in, so we'll have a bunch to look at later after we get off here too for tomorrow.
Yeah, yep. I'm excited. And cool thing about tomorrow too, it looks like, I mean, honestly, a majority of the entire slate is going to be played, or at least the real teams that we want props on. The entire slate's going to be basically starting at 12 Eastern noon. So I know that's a little bit early for you, but I mean, that's a shitload of games starting early.
Yep.
Oh, no, hold on. Sorry, they have them sprinkled out in a different order. Okay, so we do get a nice mix of games. I was about to say, this is going to be a terrible slate if they did that, but no, we have a nice mix here, so cool. We'll have a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yes. Lots of stuff to look at, finally.
Yep, no more college football. Or it's coming to a close, but essentially this was a schedule that we had last year that was really phenomenal. Saturdays were unbelievably loaded top to bottom. Women's basketball schedule will cut into a little bit of the Friday slate, so I wouldn't exactly expect it to be massive Fridays moving forward, but Saturday for sure should be men's basketball now.
Hey, I see I'm looking at Bowl here. I see a nice one that I think you'll like. Kohler 10 plus points, and Jeremy Fears 5 plus assists is at minus 189. So we'd have to find one little thing that I'm sure we could find something else that would hit in that game. Some type of super low PRA or something. But you would imagine Fears is getting 5 assists, right?
Yeah. I think so.
You can even pull Kohler down to 8+ points. But anyways, we'll look at that when we get off too. Get some bowl plays in, because when there's a lot of good matchups, BetOnline has some cool little things we can figure out here. Because I'm pissed now, man. No team totals is sad.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you seem to be kind of happy with the flip changes, yay or nay? You don't
There's
know
a
yet?
few little things on there that look kind of cool for sure. It'll be fine. I just need to figure. Well, I guess with the bowl plays, some of them like that, I can still do the team totals. I just have to combine it with something else. So it could work out still. We'll see.
We'll make it happen, Captain. That's the goal here. We're gonna make some money. We'll figure this shit out one way or another.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot of plays behind you.
We do. Was it 8 plays now? 7?
7 plays. We're going 7-0. Next stream, it'll say 7-0 run.
Yes, sir. That is it. All right, man. Well, we're coming up to the top of the hour here. I think that is about all we got for y'all this afternoon. Did you have anything else for us today?
Nope, I think that's it, bro. I'm just excited because this is the beginning of this good part of the season. So let's go knock these out, feel good, get confidence back, and extra on the next level. It'll be that more exciting to find props. College basketball time, baby.
That's right. Full swing, brand new year. So let's start it off right today. And on that note, I think we're going to skedaddle. So we appreciate you guys, as always, hanging out with us. We will be in the Discord. Make sure you guys got any questions, comments, anything, hop in there and fire away. We're going to make some money tonight. And yeah, man. Good luck tonight, fam. You're ready for the outro, right? I don't hear the normal.
Yeah, we're doing this one today.
Okay, yeah. I figured. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I got
Sweet.
you.
All right, well, good luck tonight, fam. We'll see y'all at the cash counter, and we'll check y'all on the Discord. Have a wonderful night. Good luck, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.